Hi, I'm Tim Tuller. I'm a canon for music at St. John's Cathedral. I'm going to just say a few words about the music for this Sunday, February 18th. This Sunday is a very, very important Sunday liturgically on the church calendar, as it's the first Sunday in Lent. And so we'll be having a lot of special music this week and really on all the Sundays throughout the Lenten season that reflect the spirit and meaning of the penitential season of Lent. Now, the prelude this Sunday and the postlude both actually are based on chorale tunes. Now, I've mentioned a few times on these little presentations that nowadays we basically use the term chorale and hymn interchangeably. They both basically mean the same thing. Straightforward tunes that are meant to be sung oftentimes by congregations, though not necessarily so. The opening piece is a choral prelude on the tune St. Flavian, which is a 16th century hymn tune that's in our hymnal, and we're actually going to be singing it at the gospel hymn this Sunday. Lord, who throughout these 40 days is the hymn that we are most familiar with that uses this tune, and it goes like this. And so on. And the choral prelude this week that I'm playing for the prelude is written by Canadian composer Healy Willan, who appears quite a bit on programs here at St. John's. He was a Canadian Anglican composer. He spent many years at the Church of St. Mary Magdalene in Toronto, and he wrote an enormous amount of music in all genres. He's remembered today primarily for his organ and choral music. And he wrote a set of short choral preludes on various hymn tunes, which this is, I think, one of his finest. And the word partita traditionally meant a set of dance movements. However, nowadays the term really can mean any set of variations. And so basically what this setting I'm going to be playing for you is a set of variations on the tune of St. Flavian. You'll hear the hymn tune played pretty straightforwardly at first, and then there'll be a series of small variations, some loud, some soft, that kind of work with the tune and treat it in different ways using various colors on the organ. Our offertory anthem this Sunday is entitled Haste Thee, O God, by the 17th century English composer Adrian Batten. Batten's music tends to be very declamatory and straightforward, and he tends to set the text in ways that do not confuse the ear. The words are usually very, very discernible throughout. And this is a good example of one of those pieces. It's not too long, but it's a very vigorous piece, and it's a good example of his style. We also, this Sunday, in honor of Black History Month, are going to have a special appearance by the Jacksonville Gospel Chorale, directed by Cedric Williams, who will be performing a piece by the American gospel writer Donald Lawrence entitled Jehovah Sabaoth. That's going to be during communion. And then finally, our postlude this Sunday is Christ Who Makes Us Blessed. It's basically an English translation of a rather obscure German hymn tune that was set by Johann Sebastian Bach in his collection titled Orgel Buchlein. This is a set of choral preludes. It was originally intended to contain 164 preludes based on hymn tunes throughout the church year. Well, at the end of the day, he only ended up completing less than 50 of the actual chorale preludes. I think there are 46 that actually remain in the final version of the piece. It's interesting, it was also one of the only organ pieces of Bach's that was actually published during his lifetime. I hope you enjoyed the music this Sunday.